fellas. No disrespect, Graham and Daniel. Who needs... Look, what a performance that was.
I was sitting backstage before it started thinking that they might surprise us by getting to 17.
Yeah.
That's a bigger surprise.
That was a great show. Well played. Very, very good indeed. Now, remember, if the Governess gets a question wrong and Ashleigh and Sarah get it right, they will push our chaser back one step. It's now time for the final chase. OK, your time starts now. What creature is a big-eyed barracuda?
Fish.
Correct. Cleftico is a lamb dish from what Mediterranean country?
Greece.
Correct. Who played the title diarist in the film Bridget Jones's Baby?
Renée Zellweger.
Correct. Vichy France existed in what decade of the 20th century?
1940s.
Correct. What is the lightest gas?
Hydrogen.
Correct. Ashes to Ashes was the sequel to what TV police series?
Life on Mars.
Correct. The busiest train station in Wales is in what city?
Cardiff.
Correct. Dominic Sibley plays what sport for England?
Cricket.
Correct. What primary colour is a JCB forklift truck?
Yellow.
Correct. Who was the front woman of the band La Belle?
Patti LaBelle.
Correct. What mountain range runs between the Caspian and Black Seas?
The Caucasus.
Oh, correct. Which of the 5 senses is involved if you take a butcher's?
Sight.
Correct. Gobind Singh was a 17th century leader of what religion?
Sikhism.
Correct. Spotted coach dog is another name for what breed of dog?
Dalmatian.
Correct. For what film did Woody Allen win Best Director Oscar?
Manhattan.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Here we go. For what film did Woody Allen win the Best Director Oscar?
Was it Annie Hall? That's what I was thinking. Annie Hall?
Oh, what an answer that was. Great answer. Absolutely right. Push the chaser back 7. That was the one you were thinking of.
I was dithering between the two.
Yeah, the 2. OK. Chase it, your time starts again. Now, what term for a photographer is shortened to PAP?
Paparazzo.
Correct. Joe Swash won what TV skating competition 2020?
Dancing on Ice.
Correct. A branch of what US museum is found in Spain's Basque country?
The Guggenheim.
Correct. Ian Fleming wrote 9 short stories featuring which spy?
James Bond.
Correct. Le Marc lipstick is sold by which fashion designer?
Mac.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
French. Oh, it's Marc something. Marc Gautier.
Would it be Marc Jacobs?
Oh, yeah, it could be.
Or it could be something
Marc
French, like Chanel or
Or
something.
Marc Gautier. Marc Jacobs.
Yeah.
Marc Jacobs.
Is correct. Well played. Push the chaser back. 4 now required. 23 seconds remaining. 1 more. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, what type of cake is used to make an Arctic roll?
Sponge cake.
Correct. Who co-wrote I Can't Get No Satisfaction with Mick Jagger?
Keith Richards.
Correct. Which Dutch explorer was the first European to sight Fiji?
Tasman.
Correct. 2019, Freddie Flintoff became a host of what TV motoring show?
Top Gear.
Correct. 3 seconds?
That was close.
How close was that?
So close.
OK, 2 attempts to push back, 2 executed. A couple of great answers, by the way. Caught with 3 seconds remaining. 1 more on our side of the fence. But it doesn't really matter about that. If we'd have had one of the lads, either Daniel or Graham, they'd have just stood there and did nothing. And we got them back, and both really good players.
Yeah.
I dread to think what the target would have been if you'd have had Daniel and Graham back with you.
Yeah.
Dread to think what that target would have been. But there you are. Sarah, it's been fantastic meeting you. It really has. I hope you've enjoyed your day.
It's been brilliant. I've had a
Thank
great
you
time.
so much for coming along. No, thank you for coming along. And Ashleigh, yourself as well. Really enjoyed it. I've got to take away, sadly, the £9,000 and finally tell you that Ashleigh and Sarah have been caught in a few. The chase is over. Wow, great match.
They both did amazingly well. Sarah, you in particular have real potential as a quizzer, and you really seriously should do more of it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anne.
There is definitely quizzing going on around where you are.
Thank you.
There you go. Well, that's about it for today. And sadly, Ashleigh and Sarah go home empty-handed after being caught with 3 seconds remaining. We only needed one other person in the final. They didn't even have to say anything, just be there, and they'd have gone home with the money. Could you have been that person? Could you? Come and have a go. You might be clever enough. See you next time on The Chase. Goodbye.